What's going on, guys? Hope you're having an amazing day. I'm Coach Chris Lee, and I'm going to walk you through my 9 to Fit nutrition method, the 5 simple steps for desk working men 30 and over to lose the stomach fat and keep it off forever. Before we dive in, this is who I am. I've been coaching for over 10 years and lifting for over 12. I started off as a skinny fat kid who had pre-diabetes, hated the way he looked, the way he felt, with no self-confidence, being absolutely invisible to women. And I got to the point where I was so dark and so depressed that I almost ended my life. And luckily, my friend reached out and told me to go to his strength conditioning coach, who he got great results from. So in 1 year, I got this result, which is lots of muscle, but also lots of fat. And I was still pre-diabetic, and I was still in this dark place because I wanted that lean and mean physique. And then 2 years go by trying to figure it out on my own, and I got shredded, but I developed an eating disorder called bulimia nervosa, which is where you binge eat and then you purge. And because of that, I had no libido, I had erectile dysfunction, felt cold all the time, and I was always thinking about food. And it was here that I made a promise to myself that I didn't want anybody else to go through what I did trying to figure it out by themselves. So I got certifications, went to college for this, and made sure that I started personal training so you guys didn't have to go through what I had to go through. And then from there, I got so good to the point where I manage gyms and now I have my own company teaching men how to do this in the most efficient and simple way possible. And this is me today. This is who I help. Desk working professionals that are 30 years and older, but with different careers, different lifestyles, and all different metabolisms. And here you can see these are all client photos that have gone through the process that use this exact system to get the results that you've been looking for. And you'll notice these are just regular guys just like you. No bodybuilders, powerlifters, nothing like that. Just a regular average Joe trying to make a difference in their life. And the reason why these men are so successful is because they use this ROI Fit System, which is based off of simplicity and efficiency, step by step. And in this case, we'll go over the nutrition side of things. And these are all the steps. Think of it like a video game. Each level has its own boss that you want to defeat. Could you skip levels? You could, but it would be a lot harder trying to defeat that boss. And imagine if you keep trying to fight that boss over and over again and you don't get the result that you want, guess what? You're going to revert back or even quit. It's the same thing here. So we make sure we do everything in order, learning the right skills at the right times so you're able to do this forever. Step 1 is awareness. We have to first get your baseline of what you're doing so we can start making the right changes. So what are you even eating, bro? Most of you don't know what you ate for the last meal. So we track for 3 days, especially in pictures. Just take pictures on your phone, put it into files or albums, and label them the right days. Put them in there, and after the 3rd day, you can evaluate what you've been eating. And the most important part is, how much protein are you eating? And don't worry, we'll go over it on the next slide. This is an example day of Jaime, a finance manager, and for breakfast, he had honey bunches of oats with whole milk, an office lunch with foot-long cheesesteak with a Coke from Jersey Mike's, a loaded dinner from Chipotle with lemonade, and a key lime pie ice cream to top it all off. And now you're thinking, well, how much protein is this? Well, the only 2 major sources he's getting from is from lunch and from dinner, and it's about 40 grams. You can see it on the website, and also about 40 grams here, also on the website. So this is about 80 grams. And you're thinking to yourself, well, how much do I need to get? So your target is going to be 1 gram per target body weight. So if you're 200 pounds and you're aiming to be 180 pounds, you're going to aim for 180 grams per day. So your life is going to be protein centered because that's double and even triple than what you guys are used to. And you're thinking to yourself, well, how the hell am I going to get that? So 1, you're going to start swapping for your lean meats. Okay. So if you're eating thighs, briskets, ribeyes, ribs, we're going to try to switch those things to anything with loin, chops, breast, skinless. And then you're going to double that shit. So whatever you're ordering normally or whatever you're cooking, get the leaner versions of that, double the amount that you're eating in that protein, and make sure that you have protein snacks on hand at the office in your bags so you always can hit that target. And if you don't know what protein snacks or what protein sources are great, I've created an entire guide on this that helps it make it easier for you to hit them and understand which sources are great and even taste good to you and to the other clients that I've worked with. Once you hit your protein targets consistently for 3 to 4 weeks, now we go to step 3, which is fiber over fluff. We're going to cut your carbs in half. Think of your starchy carbs like your oatmeal, rice, bread, potatoes, sweet potatoes, all across the board. And you're going to replace that half with fiber, veggies, and fruits. So how does this look like? 2 cups of rice for dinner. Now we'll go to 1 cup of rice and a cup of string beans or asparagus. With a foot-long sub, you're still going to get that foot-long sub, but you're only going to eat half the bread and move the inside portion to the other half. Notice how we have yet to say you can't have things. We have been saying to swap things around, eating the same or if not more food, but hitting 2 birds with 1 stone, eating more protein, getting in less calories, feeling even more full during the entire process. This is all psychological. So the example that I had shown you before, now he eats protein cereal with fat-free milk, right? Double the protein, half the calories. For his sandwich, he got the foot-long sub, but moved half of it over to one side, and we used leaner meats, turkey breast and cheese. And for Chipotle, he went to a Mediterranean place and just got double the chicken and steak with double the veggies with no rice. And then instead of a full ice cream sandwich, he got a low-calorie Greek yogurt bar that tastes amazing for what it is. Once you're able to do those habits for 3 to 4 weeks, we can go into step 4, which is tracking. Now your foundation is set. So when you do start tracking on an app now, like MyFitnessPal or Fitbit, the numbers are a lot easier to manage because you already do these habits regardless of the numbers. Now, if you do it the opposite way, like most people tell you to do, that's where most people fail because there's so many numbers to plug and play and you have no idea which ones are the most important or not. So here, we're going to set targets for body weight multiplied by 10 to 12, which is your calorie target. 10 being you want to lose weight a little bit faster, 12 you want to lose weight a little bit slower, but a little bit more manageable. And from before, your goal body weight multiplied by 1 is still your protein target. Now, a good rule of thumb is following a 1 calorie to 10 grams of protein ratio per meal. That is the easiest way to get the right amount of protein into your calorie budget. And now this is what's really cool is you can start integrating your fun foods or favorite foods that you like. As long as you're hitting your calorie and protein goals, you can add in whatever you like. So on this case, you can see a lot of my clients like Japanese food. So from sushi, tonkatsu, ramen, to candy and soda, to pizza, because I'm from New Jersey, New York area. I want my pizza. And clients who love their ice cream like I do. And you can start fitting all that in and start losing weight, which is the best part. Once you're able to do step 4 consistently, you have acquired the skills to be able to include your favorite foods, build healthy eating habits that get you underneath your calorie budget and fit your favorite foods in. But you're not going to be eating 2,000 calories every single day for the rest of your life to lose that gut. We're now going to use an advanced technique called undulation, where you're able to hit a weekly calorie target using low days and high days. For example, let's say you have a corporate happy hour on Wednesday and you have a date night on Saturday. So in this case, your daily target of calories is 2,000 calories. So let's bring that down 200 calories on the days you don't go out, resulting in 1,800 calorie days. And the 2 days you do go out, you'll reallot those 1,000 calories into those days, which is going to be 2,500 calories on Wednesday and Saturday. So you're still hitting your weekly target of 14,000, but now you're able to enjoy a few more drinks, a nice steak, and still lose fat. And the most notorious one that we all know about is called the cheat day. Let's say you have a night out with the boys or you want to really impress your date on that Saturday night. So in the same example, let's say you bring everything down 200 calories on the days you don't go out. Now we're going to reallot those 1,000 to 1,200 calories on the day you do go out. So that comes out to 3,000 to 3,200 calories on that day, which gives you plenty of room for multiple drinks, for a lot of the foods that you eat, so you don't have to worry about it and you can enjoy the company. These two are the most common ways to do this, but you can actually undulate this entire week, going up plus 100, down 100, but that gets even more advanced. Just know that the weekly target is the most important thing at this stage. The result after following these 5 steps will equal a definite loss in belly fat. The skills and the habits acquired to be able to do this for the rest of your life that fits within your lifestyle without giving up your favorite foods or your social life. Now it's your turn. You can get great results doing everything I've given you, or you can get the best results where we do it with you, step by step, and individualized to you. And if you want the best results in the least amount of time with the least amount of effort, book a call, the link down below, and we'll see if we're a great fit to work together. All right. Peace out.